Hi everyone, it's Anna again from the GokaBean. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. I know I did with the family and everything, and just remembering the season of why we're all here. That's Jesus Christ, of course, and remembering the birth of Jesus and just his love that God also had to give his only begotten Son to the world so that we may be able to be here and celebrate days like Christmas. I just wanted to be able to share the top reasons why this season is the best season for fashion. And I can't believe I'm saying this because, as most of you know, I hate the cold. So I'm always trying to make sure that I'm layered up, that I'm kept warm. Again, I'm probably the only one that runs a space heater in the summertime as well. But I can't help it. I've been like that my whole life. But anywho, I wanted to give you some reasons why I believe this season is the best season for fashion. Number one is sweaters. We can't get enough of them. You see them every year. With the sweaters, you'll see them in different styles. You'll have them in different textures. You have a boxy, you have a sweater dress, you have the tunic sweater that you can pair back with some leggings and things like that. So, definitely sweaters is going to be your go-to in this season. And I just love, love, love how there are just so many styles that anybody can choose from. Next up is going to be hats. Hats is another big thing, and it's an accessory that a lot of people wear during the colder season. So you'll see your page boy hats, You'll see your leather hats. You'll see them like a knit. You'll find the knits. You'll find the bucket hat, like I like to call it, or the little bowler hat. I see a lot of women wear that, and it's mostly in bold colors. So I'll see them in a purple or an eggplant color or an auburn color, something orangey. And it's a bold statement that you can wear to dress out your outerwear for the season. So I love, love, love when I see hats, and sometimes they even have a little flower, at the top, and just to give it a little extra, oomph, if you will. The next thing up is going to be earmuffs. So just in case you're like me and you don't want to mess up your hair, earmuffs is another alternative, and I absolutely love them. You can get them that are all nice and fuzzy, and they also come in different colors. They're bright pink or, a nice neutral color. Burberry had some really cute ones that I was like, oh yeah, I might want to get those. Very, very cute. And again, if you're somebody who is like me, especially with this blowout, ladies, if you're natural, you know what I mean, you certainly want to make sure that you're not having to, go back and comb your hair and do all this stuff. So that's minimum for me. Another thing that is neat, a couple years ago when I was working with, it was a coworker I was working with, and she came in and she had these earmuffs that were just attached to her ears. They did not include a headband, and I thought they were the neatest thing, and I actually went online to look and see how much they ran, and I came across a DIY. So that might be my next DIY project, honestly. I think they were just the coolest thing, and they just kind of clipped onto your ears. And if you're somebody who doesn't, again, want to mess up your hair, or it's just easier, you can put those on and you're good. And it's stylish too, so I like that as well. But I think she got those on like the Home Shopping Network because she was a big fanatic with that. So check those out if you will. Next up are boots. Boots. That is like your number one that you should have during the season anyway. But you can get the booty, the shoe booty, the cross between the high heel shoe and the boot. You get those, or ankle boots, if you will. You've got the over the knee, you've got the mid calf, you've got all different styles of boots, leather, suede, a combination of both. It's awesome, and definitely is a must have for this season. And then also you can do them with the heel. If you're somebody that doesn't really like heels or can't wear them like myself often, then you can also get them in a flat too. So there is a wide range. Gloves. So I don't know that a lot of people are wearing gloves a lot nowadays, but certainly I know I grew up where we had like the isotoner, I think that's what they were called. And my mom used to get those for us, me and my siblings, like all the time. And she used to have a pair, and I thought you were something if you had those isotoner gloves. They were leather, they were slim fitting, and they just look really sleek. And so I don't even know if they still sell those anymore. But anywho, I thought, oh my gosh, you were doing something when you had these. When I grow up, I want to have these. But you have your gloves in different styles as well. Whether you have the knit, the leather, the suede looking, the combination of both. I've even this fingerless. That's another one that's great, especially if you're driving. That's a must-have so that you're not, when you're steering, you're not losing your grip, so to speak. And so that's an awesome one as well. And it's also fashionable, and especially when you get the fingerless ones, and then you can turn them over, and they can also be a mitten too. That's like the best. It's 2 for 1. Next up are pants. So I mentioned a little bit earlier with the sweaters, you can do the leggings. That's it. The leggings you can pretty much wear all season anyway, but really wear them in the winter, in the fall, in those colder seasons. And you can even layer them underneath your pants if you wanted to. I sometimes do that when it's extra cold outside and I have enough room to, because us females, we go up and down with our weights, so sometimes you may not be able to layer those leggings, but if you can, they're great. A great support to help keeping you warm, especially in place of like a long john or something like that. But leggings, leather pants, those are the things that you'll see. And again, they come in textures, they come in different colors, and they're really great for the season. Next up are socks. So I love my fuzzy socks. My mommy got me a pair a couple years ago, I think, for Christmas after I had like my second born. And I just love the fuzzy socks, and especially if they have the little dots underneath them, the little grippers, so you're not like sliding and everywhere in the house, especially if you have hardwood floors like myself. But I just love the fuzzy socks. Again, they come in great textures. Socks in general, they come in great textures. They have them in a stripe, a polka dot. You have them in bold colors. You can make some statements with your socks. Handbags. This is one of my top favorites in this season, because there are just so many different colors that come out. And if anything, if you're trying to make a statement but make it subtle, you could be dressed in all black, and if you have that handbag that's a punching, fuchsia pink or whatever the color is of the season, you can wear that and you can feel fashionable, and you can feel, great. People are going to make comments about your bag. Oh girl, that's a nice handbag. Where'd you get that from? Oh, I love this color. You'll be well put together for the most part. But I love to see handbags during the season. I just love the color, especially a lot of times we tend to wear, those darker colors in the season when it's colder. I know I do. So when you have like those accessories such as a handbag or a scarf, scarves, that's my other thing too for the season. I mean, who doesn't wear a scarf in the colder season? I mean, who doesn't wear a scarf? And there's so many ways to tie them and wear them as well. So yeah, the scarf is definitely a must-have as well. So when you have your scarf, and then some people like to tie it around the handbag, of course those are the ones you'll usually find like the lighter weight. Sometimes you'll find them in the spring as well, but you can also do them in the winter just as a nice added, oomph again, if you will, to make your handbag pop. But yes, scarves is a must-have. I have one that's like an ombre, and it's cream and kind of like a tan color, and it's ruffled too. It's an infinity sweater. It's an infinity scarf. And you wrap it around twice, and it's just so chic. And I can wear it up by my neck, and it's really big and overflowing out of my coat. And I wore it the other night when I went to my husband's Christmas dinner with his family, and I was trying to be cute, y'all. I really was. And it was cold. It was very cold. I know it's supposed to be about 16 degrees outside, and that night I think it was probably 10. And yeah, I was trying to be cute. I had my little denim jacket on, a nice little skirt, and my scarf, and it was cold. I was cute, but it was cold. Number 10 that you should have is a coat. A coat is, if you don't have anything else that's fashionable during this season, or anything else that you think will make you stand out, is going to be your coat. That coat, whether it be the camel long trench wool coat, or if it's a parka, or if it's just your regular pea coat, your coat is going to also be something that not only keeps you warm but also can make you stylish. There's so many designs, there's so many styles styles in a coat, multicolored. I had a two-tone coat from laundry a couple years ago that I got from Nordstrom when I was there, and it was black on top, and then at the bottom it was like a navy color, and I absolutely loved that coat, and it had big buttons and everything. So yeah, a coat is also going to make a statement for you as well. It's going to keep you warm, and again, you'll be stylish in it. So those are my top 10, you guys, as far as why this season, this colder season, is the best season for fashion. I think the designers know that, you know, mentally we want to be in sweats, we want to be in, you know, those boxy sweaters, something that's going to keep us warm. And in order to do that as well as be stylish, is they have to come up with designs that we're going to want to be able to rock and be able to stay warm in and still look cute and stylish. You know, we're feeling good on the inside, but we're also looking good on the outside too. So those are my top favorites for this season. I hope you took note. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you agree. You know, and you can also leave me some comments at the bottom and let me know what you think as far as what's your favorite season for fashions. If anything, we'll do this again next time. But anywho, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, follow my blog, GokaBean.com, for more great information as far as fashion and beauty and styling, and see what I'm cooking too. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. I hope you guys like my hair. Yeah, I love it. Anyway, bye.